Hi, my name is Dave Stockmeyer. I'm a resident also of Harborview Point Condos, Unit 61. I also have the position of president of our Harborview Board of Directors. We had written a letter that was in support of the operation, provided that we communicated on the key issues. And it was, I come from a business background. This is a very emotional topic, obviously. As you can hear, plenty of our residents are here, and there's a lot of emotion behind it. We were trying to take a position that said, listen, just work with us and talk with us, right? Good development could be good for the community. Bad development could be fatal to the community. As time has gone on, the real concern now, originally there was some concern about the plans and what these owners wanted to do with the property, but the truth is, the real concern now is more of an issue of our belief in what the board here does and how that affects the sustainability of the township and what happens next, right? So I come from a business background. I was a C-level executive at a company that operated in 25 states. So I get pushing, and their job is to push, and their job is to try to get everything they want and get as close to what they want as they can get.
Yes.
Your job is to not only control this issue, but make sure that what comes out of this doesn't affect the long-term sustainability of how that area and all of Carcolin and Linwood is built. So I know personally from conversations in the last couple of days that at least one builder in the northeast side of Detroit that's watching this very closely to see what changes go through, with a pin and a map that says, hey, this thing goes, this is maybe an area we should look at. So, and I know these changes are not specific to this property. I understand that the purpose of this meeting is to change the guidelines, but it's crystal clear that it's being triggered by the current actions, and to say anything other than that is just kind of naive. So we're in support of this being done right. Some people have said, hey, one building, reasonable. You need business to grow a community. All of us get that. We just want to make sure it's done the right way. And a lot of the issues about noise, our letter was really, and I'm not going to read it. I don't know if it's going to be introduced in correspondence or not. If it is, I'm not going to spend my time on that.
So you did it in March, right?
Yep.
Just showed in my box today.
So that was done in preparation for the Board of Appeals meeting that was scheduled for March 20th.
Gotcha.
And was canceled 4 hours before the meeting.
Correct.
Okay? And when we delivered it to the hall here, we asked that it would be delivered to all 3 boards, and I gave them copies for that. And it clearly never made it past the Board of Appeals, and I just found out through a recent conversation with one of the trustees, that's why it just showed up in your box.
Gotcha.
So if during the correspondence part you're going to cover it, I'm not going to read it because I don't want to spend my time on that, or I can have one of my other residents do it with their 3 minutes. But basically it says, welcome, let's do it right. We got 5 concerns, and they're primarily sewer water, noise and nuisance, trespassing, security, parking, and we've got a bridge there that isn't ours, but we have an easement to, that is used a lot by local kids and local families to fish off of. Yeah, it's posted no fishing. We don't care. There's a lot worse things people could be doing with their time, especially as teenagers and stuff. But with increased traffic and increased people around, that could raise a lot higher risk level, and I really worry about cars or golf carts or whatever coming across there. So we just wanted to go on record that done right, as a board, we're okay with this, but it has to be done right, and the bigger issue is you guys have to think about the future and what this is going to do to us as a community down the road. I'm fairly new up here. I love the place. I love the area. I think we're onto something here, and I don't want to see the whole fiber of what we are changed. So thanks for listening.